So I was bored. Saw a tier list online of someone ranking off Phase 4 content, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it then. We'll just do all the fucking movies. We'll just go full MCU. Might take a bit, but here we are. Got some Marvel soundtracks playing in the background. Let me know if the audio's fine, if anything needs to be turned down or turned up. And I got my pal Eves here with me to help me out. Anyone else that joins and wants to try to influence my opinion here. Feel free if you think I'm faded and want to type in the chat and say, hell no, Ant-Man Quantumania is not terrible. It's top 5. Try to argue with me. You won't win. Not in that aspect. But
I don't think of that. No, I don't think I've seen that one all the way through. And probably for good reason.
It's not great. Alright, so I sorted them. I had the Iron Man movies. Then I got Captain America movies. Then I got Incredible Hulk, which right away I'll just throw that and haven't seen because
Yeah.
I don't think I have like seen it, but it was so long ago that I don't remember it whatsoever. So yeah, and it's a completely different actor. It's not even
this for like overrated, underrated, really rated.
Overrated, underrated.
Good, bad, the ugly, or something.
Bailey, I know nothing about Marvel, so I'm going off vibes. Hey, that works. That works. What else haven't I seen that I can just throw right in there? I haven't seen the holiday special. I haven't seen Werewolf by Night. You don't think so?
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Werewolf by Night?
Yeah.
It was like a
Was this
Halloween
Twilight?
special that they put out. I think like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. It was a while ago. People say it's not bad, but I don't know. I never got to it. I haven't seen all of What If. I've only seen like 2 episodes of it. See, I've heard it's good. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it during this spooky season.
Dude, the same people that think Werewolf by Night is good, probably the same people that think that Acolyte was a banger of a TV show.
No, I've heard a lot of people say Werewolf by Night's actually pretty fire. I just haven't watched it. It's my buddy Aves. He was in the Acolyte watch parties with us.
I'm gonna pop a Red Bull so I can feel something.
I'm gonna go fix my lighting real quick.
Hi, Bailey.
Horror expert, you say? I'll take your word for it. Okay, what else is on here that I haven't seen? I think that's it.
That's She-Hulk on the very bottom.
Yeah, I had never finished She-Hulk, but I watched enough of it to know that I will never rewatch it.
Is Daredevil in here? You gotta be right.
No, dude, there was some... I could add Daredevil, but none of the... Like, this is only, like, pretty much canon MCU stuff that I could find, because the other ones had so much shit in it that... Facts. There's so many tier lists I found that had, like, everything, and I'm like, dude, I haven't seen half this shit, so I'm just like, I'll just go with the standard MCU. Okay, so we can either go in phase order, or we just do it the way I laid it out. What do you think?
Let's go from top to bottom.
Low Gert, my guy, thanks for the follow, man. Top to bottom, so Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1?
Dude, I fucking love Iron Man. He's my favorite character, so like...
I do too.
And Iron Man 1 is fire.
I feel like a lot of people hate Iron Man. Or not, maybe not hate, but just weren't a fan of him. But I do think people liked Iron Man movies more than like the Thor movies. Am I wrong for
The
that?
Thor movies? Well, I mean, Thor 1 and 2, no one really ever talks about, I feel like. Because Thor 2 gets a lot of hate. I honestly don't think it was that bad.
No, neither do I.
But, like, what's going on, Jacob?
I would definitely say
we got Jacob Squared in here. So, my opinion, I'm going to put Iron Man 1 in 5 through 10 right now.
Okay. Okay.
For right now. Iron Man 2
Who's the guy with the whips?
Yeah. Dude, I haven't seen the movie in so long.
I know, neither have I.
I know Iron Man 3 is the what do they call it? The swarm of Iron Man like bots. I know that's Iron Man 3. I forget what they call them. But
I didn't think that was there was one. He's like the guy that like heated up from the inside out.
That was Iron Man 3, I think, where they end up fighting on like the island, right?
Oh, you're okay. Yeah. Okay, it is the same one. Okay, it's okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Twitch
was-
has
that was
ads now, and I apologize.
That was right after Avengers
Did it come out right after Avengers? I don't even
Yeah.
remember.
because the little kid, because Tony was going to like the PTSD from like going up in
Mhm.
space,
Yeah.
and like the kid was talking to him about it when he fell out of the sky or whatever.
So I'm gonna put Iron Man 2 in mid. It's not top 10.
Yeah. No.
If I should add should I add another tier? My dog's trying to get in the other room. 1 second.
Spooderman.
I should probably pull up this page so I know if you guys are getting ads or not. I think it tells me. Oh wait, here. Let me go to this. Creator dashboard, stream manager. There we go. So I don't think anyone's in an ad right now. Doesn't say that you are. So we should be chilling. I'd have to honestly, like, Iron Man 3 is not top 10. So I just have to put it in mid, but I feel like I should make a different category because these movies aren't mid. Like, they're good. But they're not mid, you know? Like, I'd rewatch them.
Yeah. But I think you have to be like in the mood to watch them. Not like, oh, I gotta rewatch this.
Yeah. So I feel like with the Iron Mans, like if I'm watching Iron Man, I'm just gonna watch like all three of them. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, like in different days, but consecutively.
To me, Iron Man is like this. To me, rewatching Iron Man is like rewatching Attack of the
coffee
Clones.
right here. I wouldn't so. I would go that far.
I don't like. I have to be in the mood to watch it. I don't like. I'm not excited to rewatch them. I'm just like, oh, episode 2. I'll watch it.
That's fair. That is fair, but it just like pains me saying that they're mid because they're not mid. Like they're better than mid.
They're not bangers.
Like should I do like
Civil War is a banger.
Yeah, Civil War's top 5.
Exactly, that's a banger. Iron Man's just like.
All right, so talking about Civil War, we'll go right into Captain America: The First Avenger, which honestly is pretty good. It's nothing crazy. It's a great like start off point.
It's either 5 to 10 or mid, and it'll probably be the top of mid.
Like I'd rather watch that again, I think, than Iron Man 2 or 3.
Probably.
Is the way I'm seeing it.
The building that Captain America was made in reminds me of one of the buildings that I had classes in 2 semesters.
So, I'm gonna put it at the top of mid because I don't think it's Captain America movies are just so good. Like it's not better than Winter Soldier, and it's not better than Civil War. So like,
no.
Yeah, that's the way I see the Captain America movies right now. I think Winter Soldier is a fucking banger.
Yes, I agree. It's either 5 to 10 or top 5.
I feel like it's my 6th, so I kind of had to change this tier to 6 through 10.
I don't even think I have a top 5, I'm going to be honest with you.
This has to go 6 through 10, obviously, because the 5th movie in top 5 is going to be 5. Bernana's your favorite, followed by Friendly Neighborhood. See, dude, everyone loves Winter Soldier, and I love it too. I think it's great.
So good.
It could still go to the top 5 right now. I can easily be convinced, but I think we got to go down. Like we still got all the Avengers movies, and like at least 2 of them are top 5, like minimum. So top 5 is gonna get mixy. That's for damn sure. Let's see here. Civil War top 5. I love Civil War.
Yep.
I think it's the best non-Avengers movie.
Yep.
It's basically an Avengers movie, but it's just not
Without
called
the
the
title.
Avengers. Yeah, without the title. Like, Civil War is fantastic. Chat, were you Team Cap or Team Tony?
Team Tony. I don't remember who's on Team Tony, but Team Tony.
Well, Iron Man wanted the government to be able to control him, basically, and Captain America was like, no, because then there are people that might need us, and we're not allowed to go.
Freaking Black Widow switched sides midway through, no?
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I should make another one. I don't know what I'd call it, because, like...
I'm telling you, fantastic, good, bad, the ugly.
Yeah, but I like having top 5 in 6 through 10. I just need something like in between. Should I just put good?
But I feel like 6 to 10 is also considered good.
Yeah, but like you see top 10, like that's different than.
You see the AP top 25, and you see a team in 20th. You saying they're good or they're saying
Change
they're
the
like
color. We'll go blue. Okay. Here we go. All right, so I think we'll move First Avenger to good. I think that's a good spot for it. Yeah, I just like having top because like I hate when people are making tier lists, right? I don't know if you guys have watched tier lists before. They have like an S tier, right? And the S tier, they have like 8 things in it. And like in my opinion, like the S tier should be like 3 to 5, like your top 3 or top 5. Like that's it. Like nothing else should be in there. So that's like the top. Like that's the best of the best. So that's why I did it like this. Let's go here. We got Spider-Man. So these don't include Spider-Man 1, 2, 3 or Amazing Spider-Mans, which I wish they did, but those technically aren't MCU. I mean, they kind of are after No Way Home, but Spider-Man Homecoming. What's the enemy's name in that? I mean, it's a good introduction to Tom Holland Spider-Man. I didn't think it was anything crazy. I might just put it in mid. I don't know if that's a bad take. Do you remember that movie? Have you seen it?
No, I've seen it. I just don't remember anything about it.
Exactly.
I don't remember. I don't remember the
Vulture is the enemy.
Vulture.
Yeah. I don't know. It didn't really like.
Yeah, you can
It
put
was
it in
good, but I didn't think it was anything crazy.
You can throw it in the mid.
Yeah. Far From Home with Mysterio. This one was kind of a banger.
No, it's solid.
It's not 6 through 10.
No.
I'll put it in good for now.
Okay.
Mysterio's a great villain. What's crazy, he literally wasn't even anything crazy. He just did illusions and stuff. Like, but I remember watching that. I watched that right before we went and saw Far From Home. No Way Home. No Way Home. I saw Far From Home. We literally watched to like the minute basically before we left to go see No Way Home. And I thought it was great. But it's not top 10, in my opinion.
No.
But here we go. No Way Home. That's top 5 for me right now. It might be moved to 6 through 10. I could be convinced to move it down a bit. Maybe as we go farther. No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Like that's the one with the 3, like where Andrew Garfield and you've seen this, right?
Yeah.
Like the 3 Spider-Man team up.
I've seen all the newer Spider-Mans.
Like, this movie's a banger. Like, dude, my buddy, we're pulling up. We're listening to the Amazing Spider-Man like 2 song. We're listening to like Portals on the way there. We're like hyped as shit, and the movie did not disappoint whatsoever. The whole theater was going insane. It was awesome. So honestly, just for the theater experience, like that pushes me to top 5 for now. It could get dropped down, but it's looking because we only got 3 more spots for that. And Thor 1.
Mid to bad.
Yeah.
Mid to bad.
Natalie Portman's in it, so that at least gives it the mid. It's not great.
It's mid to bad.
It's I'll put mid. Thor: The Dark World. Everyone says it's freaking terrible. I don't think it's that bad. 'Cause I'm like a mythology nerd, and it kind of ties into like the Norse mythology aspect, or like they're fighting the snow elves or something, whatever the hell they call them. So like that part was cool to me, but like the movie as a whole is not great. But you also see the first Infinity Stone, right? The Power Stone, the red one.
Yeah.
Which is like, obviously people watching it, some people do, oh my god, that's a freaking Infinity Stone. But then other people are like, what the, like, why is that important type thing. But we were doing our MC watch party. It was just like, I'd rather watch The Dark World again. See, I don't know. Love and Thunder is just not great either. I'll put it in bad. I gotta put it in bad. Just because it's not great. The Reality Stone, not the Power Stone. Thank you.
But isn't there an Infinity Stone in that one too?
In Love and Thunder? Dark World? No, that's what I'm talking about. That's the one with the red stone. It's the Reality Stone that you see in it.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. Thor Ragnarok, top 10. Don't see how you can argue that it's not. It leads up to Infinity War, like, to the minute, basically.
Ragnarok? Yeah. It's either 6 or 10 and good for me.
It could get dropped down to good. People, like, hyped it up. When I watched it, it was like, I mean, it was good. It was, like, I thought it was great. Especially watching, like, Infinity War, like, right afterwards. It makes it even, like, better, but...
Yeah.
It's definitely the best Thor movie. I feel like they did my boy Thor dirty, but... we'll get there. Thor Love and Thunder is just bad. They tried way too hard to be funny, and...
Honestly, we'll never rewatch, even though I would for Natalie Portman.
Yeah, Natalie Portman's the only redeeming feature in that movie. Dude, they had Christian Bale as one of the coolest villains, and he literally did fucking nothing.
True.
Like, it was so bad. Ugh. It pains me that it was bad. So I got a hot take. Oh, Guardians 3 isn't even on here. I'm going to add that. Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm going to put it mid. These movies don't do that much for me. Like, Groot's cool.
No.
Sorry, like, the group is cool, but, like, I don't know. I
feel like it's more for humor purposes. And people like Guardians because of the humor.
Yeah. I mean,
there's good action, but people like it for humor.
Yeah, and, like, obviously get another Infinity Stone in there. That's the Power Stone, the purple one.
Yeah.
I think. I believe that's the Power Stone in this one. The purple. I know it's the purple stone. I don't know. I'd watch it again. Like, they're good movies, but they don't really, like, do that much for me. Guardians 2, like, who's the big villain in Guardians 1?
I don't remember anything from Guardians 2.
Guardians 2. That's the one where he meets his dad, and he kills his dad, and he finds out he's half celestial or something, right?
I don't remember anything from him.
I want to say that's what Guardians 2 is.
I don't remember anything from Guardians 2. I don't even think I've watched it all the way through.
Ego, the living planet. Yeah, it's like the celestial thing, right? That's the whole point of it. It's like introducing us to celestials. Is that the name? Yeah. It pains me having Guardians in mid. Like, it does. And real quick, I gotta add the Guardians 3.
I have no opinion. I haven't seen these.
Let me add Guardians 3 real quick. Save image, downloads, cool. Let me add. Oh, shoot. Nope, stop. This one. Boom.
Ant-Man?
Guardians 3. I'm putting in good.
I'll take your word for it.
That movie. Oh, it's the wrong size. Oops. That's going to piss me off. Dude, that movie, the emotional toll. Holy shit. Like,
why do I sound like I'm in a 10-foot hole in your stream?
Do you? Like you're sounding really far away. I could turn you up.
No, I don't think it's your audio saying. I think it's me.
It's not fine to me.
Okay.
All right, let's get back to it.
Like in Discord or on your stream?
I'm not listening to my stream. I turned you up on my stream, like the Discord,
Okay.
like audio.
But I sound fine in Cord.
Yes.
Okay. Like clear, not like in a tunnel or
Yes.
a Nika walkie-talkie.
Yeah, you don't sound like walkie-talkie. Guardians 3, the villain was okay. Like, I mean, Adam Warlock was in it, which is cool, but...
Who?
Adam Warlock. I think that's his name. But he was kind of like a silly, like goofy, like... I don't know, man. I feel like these movies, like, try too hard to be funny, which, I mean, it works sometimes, but, like, sometimes it just misses. Like, Thor Love and Thunder was just a complete miss. Like... The Guardians 3, I think it's honestly my favorite one of the three. Saw Rocket's whole past
I think a lot of people love Guardians 3.
Dude, it just pulls at your heartstrings, man. Like it's there. All right, let's move on from Guardians. We got Ant-Man. I think Ant-Man is low-key. He gets way too much hate. I think I'd put Ant-Man in good. It's not top 10.
It's too much hate until you get the Love or freaking
Quantumania.
Yeah, that thing. I almost said Love and Thunder.
Like Ant-Man's funny. You got the whole like the van, the whole crew, dude. Those guys are freaking hilarious. Honestly, just put Ant-Man and the Wasp in there with good. I think they're both equally up there. And then Quantumania.
Cause never. Yep.
We'll never rewatch. That movie's fucking terrible. The only thing I found funny while watching it, I literally said this, I'm like, there's more aliens in this movie than Star Wars has had in the past 10 years.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Too much CGI. The way Kang died to fucking ants pissed me off because I was supposed to be like the big bad at the time. And obviously we know that he's no longer the big bad, but yeah, fucking that movie just pissed me off. And freaking, what the hell to do with MODOK, bro? Like, why am I seeing this dude's little booty cheeks? Alright, move on from Ant-Man. We got Doctor Strange.
That's the first one, right?
First Doctor Strange.
Yep, good.
I'll put it second.
Good or 6 to 10?
It might be pushing 6 through 10, but I could be changing it. We still got the TV shows.
Loki's 6 to 10.
Yeah, Loki will be up there.
We'll get there, but
like I watched Doctor Strange for the first time with Aves, and I was like, that movie's freaking amazing.
Dormammu, baby.
So good. Yeah, Dormammu. We'll see Dormammu again soon. In the third Doctor Strange, most likely.
Yep. Freaking love Dormammu.
Doctor Strange's probably up there as like top 3 superheroes for me from a Marvel, up there with Iron Man. I got the Eye of Agamotto thing behind me. Snooze the ad break for you guys watching.
He's probably my second favorite behind Iron.
Saying Iron Man's my favorite. Then it might go Doctor Strange. Like low key. Like Strange is awesome. Multiverse of Madness. I think this movie gets a lot of hate. I liked it personally.
There's a little tribute. Scarlet Witch, banger. Elizabeth Olsen, she's hot too.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like was that Scarlet Witch was the bad guy. Like I didn't like that. Because, like, we all know...
But she started out as a bad guy.
Yeah, but, like, it made sense the way they wrote it. But, like, we all know... Like, she dies at the end of this movie. Like, the Wanda we know from, like, 616 dies.
Yeah.
But I feel like she's coming back. Like, whether it's another universe's Wanda... Or the 616 gets revived in Agatha, which is a rumor that Agatha's, the whole TV show's premise is trying to get Wanda to come back to life, which that could be cool, but
I might stretch it to good.
I could put it in good. I'll put it in front of Ant-Man. I'd rather rewatch this than Ant-Man.
Mid is also fair. I don't know. I enjoyed both Doctor Strange movies. I've enjoyed thoroughly.
Yes, I agree. The third one's gonna be a freaking banger too. Let's see. Let's see here. I think 26.
Oh my.
Let's see here. Black Panther, the first one. Let's see here. So we got 3 more in the top 5 and 2 more 6 through 10. I'm gonna put it in good for now.
Good, mid to good. I mean,
it's a good movie. I like it. It's cool seeing Wakanda. I mean, you got Bucky there, right? Yeah, Bucky's in that movie, right? Or is that just at the end? That's just the end credit, isn't it? I think it's just the end credit. But I mean, seeing Wakanda, Wakanda literally ends up being the main battlefield for Infinity War, and the world is just kind of crazy. All the vibranium and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the world's sick.
So I'll move it in front of Ant-Man.
Wakanda
Forever.
Mid to bad.
I'll put it in mid. It's nothing crazy. Obviously, it could have been a lot more. Rest in peace, Chadwick. But I think Zuri did a good job, or the actress for Zuri did a great job, in how they kind of tributed Chadwick in the movie. It was great. Namor was cool to see, but
Namor?
Not Neymar. But honestly, it was nothing crazy. I mean, you saw Ironheart for the first time, which obviously she's getting a TV show, I believe, or a movie. I'm not sure what it is.
We got to rewatch some of these movies.
Yeah, we do. I only saw Wakanda Forever one time in theaters. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was crazy, but yeah, I'd put it in mid. I don't think I think it fits with these movies here. We're not gonna go to Avengers yet. We're gonna go Captain Marvel, and that's going we'll never rewatch.
That's going in piss. Yep.
The Marvels was a little better than Captain Marvel, so I'll put it in bad.
I don't think I've seen the Marvels.
You don't think you have?
No, I don't think I have.
You're not missing much.
Okay.
It was cool seeing the team up between the 3 of them. I won't lie. And like, there's a whole scene with the cats that like scratch Nick Fury. I forget their name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like demon cats. that was kind of a fun scene. But I don't know. I feel like the writing of just Captain Marvel, just the character of Captain Marvel, has just not been great. Like, she's overpowered as shit. And it's like hard to make a character that powerful. And I'm gonna find like a video game nerd and balance her with the rest of them. Sorry, my boss just texted me saying Javi Baez is so bad. And I'm like, what do you do this time?
He's preaching to the choir.
Like, what do you do this time? But yeah, honest, I don't know. Captain Marvel, like, it's a cool character, but I just feel like they're not writing her very well. I just don't.
The Pirates might walk out the Padres.
Oh boy.
They basically loaded 2 hours in the ninth.
So Shang-Chi, I'm putting in 6 through 10. This movie's a freaking banger.
Shang-Chi is very underrated. It's
Dude,
probably one of the more underrated. Oh, they're going to actors.
Like, dude, this is the best phase, like, post-Endgame movie they put out, other than No Way Home. Like, standalone new character. Like, this is the best new character they've introduced into Marvel. By a landslide.
I am a fan of Shang-Chi.
Like, in Shang-Chi 2, I can't wait for that. That's coming out in a year or two. He's going to be in the Avengers movies. Like, dude, it's going to be... That character's so good. Eternals, I'm putting in bad.
Don't think I've seen the Eternals either.
We'll never rewatch. Dude, it's like 3 hours long.
Of course it is.
It's long as hell. Like, there's 8 to 10... I don't even know how many... There's 8 to 10 Eternals, like, the characters. Like, half of the movie is them just, like, going to each character and you're learning about them, which is fine. But it takes way too long. In my opinion, this would have been better off as a TV show and each episode being about each character and then the final couple, like, being the huge fight and everything. The end of the movie ends with a giant celestial being at the top of 616's, like, Earth planet that's never even mentioned until the new Captain America movie that's coming out, apparently. Like, this movie just doesn't seem to matter at all. As of right now. It could change. But, like, it introduces Celestials and... What's his name? Like the creator, basically, that like pretty much created the whole universe. I forget his name off the top of my head, but it's not great. You're not missing much.
You're slamming me in fantasy.
Yeah, I know.
Jackson Merrill has 16 on my bench.
Oof.
And Mason Miller got activated today, so I can.
Oh, did he?
Him on.
Black Widow, mid.
See,
it came out at a terrible time.
It probably is mid, but I enjoy Black Widow.
I don't think it's that bad. It's just the release timing of it was just terrible. Like, that movie pretty much just exists to introduce Yelena so she can then be in Hawkeye in the Thunderbolts. Like, yeah, you get Black Widow's backstory, but it's mainly, like, the end of it, basically. You know what happens to Black Widow. So it's, like, introducing her sister, Yelena, and how now Yelena is pretty much in the MCU and her future. But I don't think it's that bad. I just think the timing of it.
So you don't like it because you're kind of backtracking.
I feel like if this was released in like phase 2 with like the Iron Man movies, I'd like it more. It's not that bad though. I'm not putting it in good.
Because if it's in phase 2, then you see Black Widow's dead, and you're like, what happened to her? And then you see in Endgame how she died. Is that what you're saying?
Well, in the Black Widow movie, you don't see that she's dead. You just know it's Black Widow. The movie takes place between.
Yeah, but the end credit.
I don't remember the end credit, to be honest.
Because the end credit, she's at Black Widow's grave. That chick comes up and hands her the photo of Hawkeye, saying he's the one responsible for Black Widow's death, and that leads into Hawkeye.
Gotcha.
But the end credit has her at Black Widow's grave.
Yeah.
If you release it so
they'd have to change
2 before Endgame.
They'd have to change the end credit.
You would be like, oh my god, Black Widow's dead, how she died. Then you see in Endgame how she died.
That's fair. Personally, I'm just going to put it in mid. I don't think it's as good as any of these movies in good. No. It might be better than Ant-Man.
I think I enjoy Black Widow more than Ant-Man and Wasp.
We could swap those two.
Both are good movies.
Yeah, we'll swap those two. Let's see. Any movies left? We just got Deadpool and Wolverine.
I have not seen it.
That's going into the top 10.
Really?
Dude, it's a banger. It is so good. It's funny. It's friggin'... I wish I knew more of the X-Men characters. So I'd feel more attached to them and like how important the cameos were, but it's so funny. I'd rewatch that in a heartbeat if it was on Disney Plus right now. All right. Do you want to do the Avengers or do you want to do the TV shows?
Do the Avengers.
All right. Avengers 1.
First one, number 1 ever, best Avengers movie in the entire world, best Marvel movie in the entire world. Throw it the one.
You think Avengers 1 is the best one?
Literally the greatest.
I'll put it in top 5.
I am taking the original Avengers over literally any of these movies.
That's insane. I'm filling out my top 5. Age of Ultron is underrated as hell.
Yes, I agree. Put in 6 to 10.
Why is Iron Man 2 here? What'd I do?
I don't know, man.
What'd I swap? I swapped something.
If you don't agree with me, you can fight me.
I swapped something. Was Doctor Strange 6 through 10? No. Maybe? No. What'd I have? Oh, Thor Ragnarok, I think I had up there. Yeah. I can... No, it's lagging. I can be... Okay, come on, scroll up. I could be convinced to drop Thor Ragnarok from the top 10 and put Age of Ultron in there.
No.
You think Age of Ultron is good?
No, I think Age of Ultron would be in my top 10. I might drop Iron Man 1. A good.
I don't know if I can do that.
Either Iron Man 1 or Shang-Chi. What's the one on the far left?
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, we can't move that.
Yeah, that's not moving.
If I had to drop one, well, actually maybe Deadpool because I haven't seen that yet. But no, if I'm not moving Deadpool, it'll probably be Shang-Chi or Iron Man that I'm dropping the good.
I love Shang-Chi though.
Like, would you put?
I'd low-key, I'm going like this. I'd rather turn on Age of Ultron and rewatch it than I would Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
But also, I'd rather do that over Iron Man.
I might agree with.
I'll drop Iron Man to good. I'll do that.
I'd probably move that one up.
Infinity War, yeah, that's top 5, and so is Endgame. So my top 5 is Infinity War, Endgame, Civil War, No Way Home, and then Avengers 1. That's probably my top 5 MCU movies of all time.
Mine is probably out of those top 5, if I had to rank them out of just those 5, Avengers 1, Endgame, Civil War, Infinity War, Spider-Man.
I can see that.
Avengers 1,
Anyone in the chat, list your top 5 MCU right now. Let's see how it compares. Let's go to TV shows. So WandaVision.
Mid.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Olsen's so hot though.
Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen, surely. White Vision you get out of it, which is cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. It didn't do that much for me. I don't think it was great. I don't think it was terrible. It was the first TV show Marvel did. Saw Monica Rambeau in it, which is cool.
It was a good first TV show.
Falcon Winter Soldier I thought was fucking terrible. Like, it didn't grab my attention at all. I watched the whole thing and I was just like, okay. Like, what is important out of this? Like, it just didn't make that much sense to me. Loki, banger. Like, if I could put this in top 10 or top 5, like, it's the best Marvel show.
Yep. It's the Mandalorian to Marvel.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to put it in the top 5 because it is the best show. Let's see. Top 5 input from the chat. We got Endgame, Infinity War, Winter Soldier, Deadpool, Wolverines, and Guardians 3. Okay. You got Guardians 3 up there. See, dude, I loved Guardians 3, but, like, I can't rewatch it. Like, it makes me too emotional. Like, I just can't. Like, it was so good, but I was, like, tearing up after the movie. See, like, I know you, Drew, you've seen, like, the X-Men and stuff, so, like, those cameos probably meant a lot more to you than they did to me, because I just haven't seen a lot of the X-Men stuff, so I can see why you have Deadpool in there. But that's a good top 5. So you have Winter Soldier instead of Civil War. See, I think a lot of people have that. Yeah, so Loki's the best TV show, so I'm going to keep that in top 5 just for that, because it is the best MCU TV show. Hawkeye was good.
Good, yep.
I liked Hawkeye. Pizza Dog was fantastic.
I agree.
Got Halo Steinfeld. I mean, sure.
Yes, sir.
Moon Knight, bias, second best show. I'm putting this in top 10. I fucking love Moon Knight, dude.
Yeah.
Do I wish it was more gruesome, like Daredevil-esque, like they advertised it to be? Yes. But it was still good. And I almost just called him Poe Dameron. Oh my gosh. Oscar Isaac, I believe that's his name. If I'm wrong, call me out, but I believe that's his name.
I'm pretty sure that's the actor's
Yeah, the actor's name is Oscar Isaac. Yeah. That guy fucking killed it. He did such a good job. But that is the second best Marvel show, so that's why it's in 6 through 10, in my opinion. Miss Marvel, I didn't think was that
those
bad.
two are pissed. I don't care about those.
It's not great.
I don't think, but also I haven't given it a fair chance. So.
I feel like Miss Marvel is like obviously more targeted towards like the high schooler type age range audience. So I could see why like that age would enjoy the show, but like, it was okay. Nothing crazy. It's cool introducing that character though, because you play as her in the Avengers video game and you kind of don't even know much about her. And this show kind of expanded on that. She-Hulk, I thought was fucking terrible. I couldn't even finish it. I heard they did my boy Daredevil dirty, which pisses me off. I didn't even get to that episode. I didn't feel the want to even finish the show. So, for that reason, I'm never going to rewatch it. I know some people may like it. I know it had its funny moments. I'll give it that, but I think that's it. Am I missing any content here? I don't think so.
I think so.
No shows, because the most recent show was Loki, right?
Yes.
Let me peep the Disney Plus catalog to make sure I got everything.
No way. Get out, ball. Get out, ball. Get out, ball.
Let's see here.
Double.
Marvel.
Double. Double.
Oh, Echo. I didn't put Echo on here, but I also have not seen Echo yet.
Never seen Echo.
I've heard it's good. I haven't watched it yet, so I got to get to that.
We still got to finish Daredevil, brother.
Let's see. Yeah, true. Got all those.
We've been on that show for 2 years.
Got all that. Quantumania, Guardians 3, The Marvels. So I think we got everything. So Deadpool 1 and 2 aren't MCU technically.
Where do we
so that's why I didn't have them. Daredevil I'm putting in top 5 with Loki. That's okay. Like, but, see, I wish it didn't have the TV shows. I just rank all the TV shows like separately from the movies. But Deadpool, I'd put Deadpool 1 in good. I'd put them both in good probably.
Okay.
I haven't seen Deadpool 2. I didn't watch it with the watch party, but I saw Deadpool 1 for the first time with them, and those movies are just so funny. They're so good.
I watched the Christmas one too.
Yeah. I think this rounds it out.
It's not Freddie Freeman.
So. Well, it was made by Marvel, but it was Fox. Fox owned it at the time, if I'm correct. So like, it was before, or it was during the. It's like how like Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. Like Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, and Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 aren't MCU because Sony made them, but it's still Marvel.
Yeah,
but it's not like MCU type shit. But Gert, what do you think of the top 5? Give me your honest opinion. Loki's there because it's the best TV show. That's why Loki's there. Moon Knight's the second best TV show. Hawkeye's the third. Wanda's the fourth, and then
Miss Marvel
is probably the fifth, and then these two were not great in my opinion. So. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why even like the Venoms too. So that's why Venoms aren't on here either, which I haven't seen the Venom movies either. Or was the one with fucking Sydney Sweeney. That movie was freaking dumpster fire apparently. Other than the actresses. But I think so Gert's on the end of switching Civil War and Winter Soldier. Yeah, I heard Madam Web was absolute dog shit. Well, I was gonna go see it.
Civil War and Winter Soldier?
They keep saying everyone's saying to flip Winter Soldier with Civil War.
Why?
I don't know. Everyone loves Winter Soldier, and like I think it's great, but I'd rather watch Civil War. So you think WandaVision should be in good, not mid? I could put it up there with Hawkeye. I wouldn't hate that.
It's not better than Hawkeye.
It's not better than Hawkeye. I loved Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye was great.
I love Hawkeye.
Okay, so your Marvel show goes WandaVision, Hawkeye, and Loki. No, Loki's just a TV show. So yeah, so Loki. This is all the shows and the movies. So like Loki's a TV show, Moon Knight's a TV show, Hawkeye's a TV show, WandaVision, Miss Marvel, Falcon Winter Soldier, and She-Hulk. Those are all TV shows. But I just put Loki in the top 5 because, in my opinion, it's the best TV show that they produced. And Moon Knight, I'm completely biased. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I'm a mythology nerd, and it was fantastic. And we'll see him in the Avengers movies too, which makes, yeah, bricked. Fucking love Moon Knight. But yeah, I think this is gonna be the tier list. Loki, Echo, tie between WandaVision and What If. See, I know What If. I've heard What If is fantastic too. But I just haven't watched it. I watched like maybe 2 episodes. I think I watched the Peggy Carter one. As long as I don't see She-Hulk again, I'm down, dude. I agree. That show, I couldn't even finish it, dude. So is Echo that good? I have to watch Echo. Might have to watch Echo. I planned on watching it when it dropped, but I just completely forgot about it. Yeah. So I think that's it.